Are tithers like modern-day Pharisees? Stay tuned for the answer.
Hey, this is Renee. Thanks for tuning in. And one of our viewers wants to know, are tithers like modern-day Pharisees? Well, there are some Christians who do act like modern-day Pharisees when it comes to paying tithes. Now, in order to make this claim, we must first take a look at who were the Pharisees. They were Jewish religious leaders who were in conflict with Jesus and his teachings. Unlike Jesus, they believed the only way to God was by keeping the law of Moses. They believed that following all these legalistic traditions, rules, and rituals were the path to righteousness, and Jesus condemned them for that belief. And I refer you to Matthew chapter 23 and verse 13. In addition, because the Pharisees followed the law of Moses and performed all of these legalistic works, they developed a self-righteous attitude. They thought they were better and holier than the other people. And again, Jesus kind of put them in check for that attitude as well. And you can read about that in Luke chapter 18, verses 9 through 14. What does this have to do with tithers? Well, some tithers share at least two characteristics with the Pharisees. One of the characteristics is that they believe paying tithes makes them right with God. Some Christians think paying tithes is what pleases God. In addition, they think paying tithes can make up for any wrongdoing in their life. And this attitude is, even though I don't do what I'm supposed to do, even though I don't do A, B, and C, at least I pay my tithes. And this is a Pharisee mentality, and Jesus also rebuked that way of thinking. And you can read about that in Matthew chapter 23, verse 23. So the point is that in this case, no amount of paying tithes or tithing would do anyone any good if they are not following the other tenets or following the tenets of their faith. The second characteristic that tithers have with Pharisees is that they are easily offended and angered by the truth. When some Christians are told the modern day tithe of paying 10% of their income to the church is a false doctrine, they get angry, they're offended. They will go out of their way to defend their man-made tradition. And that's the way the Pharisees behaved when Jesus rebuked them. All Jesus was doing was pointing out to the Pharisees the error of their ways. He knew that what the Pharisees believed and taught was moving people away from God. Meanwhile, the ministry of Jesus was focused on bringing people into a closer relationship with God. So tithers don't understand that tithing is in contradiction to what God wants them to do, which is to give voluntarily according to the Spirit. As a result, they are undermining their relationship with God, just like the Pharisees. So let's recap. Are tithers like modern-day Pharisees? In some cases, yes. Any Christian who believes the following is like a modern-day Pharisee. 1, they think tithing pleases God. 2, they think tithing makes them a better Christian. 3, they think paying tithes makes amends for their shortcomings in their Christian walk. So if you will, subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, and share this video. And again, Thank you so much for watching. Peace.
Want to know the truth about tithing and nothing but the truth? Go ahead and click the link below in the description box and download 3 free chapters of the Tithing Hoax.
Do not argue or debate with tithers. Don't push the truth on them. Here's why. Because there are some Christians who simply can't handle the truth. They don't want to know the truth, or they're not ready to receive the truth. In situations like that, you have to do what Jesus told his disciples in Matthew chapter 10 verse 14. If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet. Some folks you just got to leave alone. They're just not ready to hear what you have to say. Don't take it personal. Just keep it pushing.